Hi, I'm Kamaria and this is Ricky and we're from Kamaria Electornic. With me right now we've got the A7R Mark IV and the Sony Master of Kamaria Electornic is going to be giving us a bit more information on it. So handing it over to you, what are your first thoughts about the grip?
It's amazing. They've really done better with the grip. The grip is a lot more pronounced, so it helps me to grip the camera better with heavier lenses. Also, they've moved it further away from the lens. As you can see, my hand is now pretty much clear of the lens. It also feels very nice. It's a little bit wider in the top, but it still feels nice in the hand. If you put it back in your hand, you've got smaller hands than me. How does it feel for you?
Still feels pretty good. Doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with it. It actually feels better than the last one. Yeah. And what are your thoughts about the new toggle on the back?
Yeah, they've also updated the toggle, which is great. I mean, there was nothing really wrong with the other one. It was a bit more pronounced. This one, they've flattened it out and made it a bit more secure, I guess, obviously, and a little bit more grippier. So, you know, when you're in the throes of a wedding or you know, you're in the heat of battle, you know, you need a secure way to move your autofocus points around. So they've addressed that as well. Not that the old one was bad, they've made it a lot better. Also sitting next to the toggle is a screen, a little bit bigger screen for viewing your images on. It's really good, and it's got probably higher resolution because it looks a lot better than the old one. Again, there was nothing really wrong with the old one. They just really made it a lot brighter and easier to look at. And that's another thing customers have noticed.
Who do you think will be the main audience for this camera?
Well, this being a high megapixel camera, so they've updated it to 61 over the 40, 47, 46 of the last one. So it mainly sits in like landscape photography, studio photography. Some wedding photographers may want it. However, the high megapixel could hinder them a little bit, but it can be also like your second camera to do nice big prints of weddings, and certainly for architecture and all those sort of things. You know, 61 megapixels combined with the image stabilization that these guys have inbuilt is amazing. And talking of the 61 megapixels, they used to have in their old cameras, they had UHS 2 in one slot and UHS 1 in the other slot. So if you wanted to back up RAW to both, it was a bit of an issue. They've actually updated the door on the SD card slot as well, but now it's dual UHS 2. So, you know, you can shoot RAW to both with the new 300 megasecond UHS 2 cards, and your camera will not slow down at all, which is amazing. The same battery, so they kept the same battery.
Perfect.
For the A7 model, which is the NPFZ 100. So same battery. Like I said, they've updated this door, which is the SD card slot door. But now they've also updated on the other side. So these are more doors rather than a rubber.
Which I think will...
Again, just something make it a little bit nicer.
Yeah, definitely. So I have an A7 Mark III and I do a bit of video on it. What makes this different to the A7 III?
Well, for a while, the users of the A7 series have had eye tracking in still cameras. They introduced that in the A7 III series. However, they've changed over to video to have eye tracking as well now with the A7R IV. So it makes it very, very nice for video users to track your eye around and to get you in focus.
Perfect, and I know a lot of videographers will love that feature as well.
I think they will. A lot of the other buttons stay in the same place. They've still got the autofocus on button. They have actually put a lock on the exposure compensation dial. So not only Sony camera users, but a lot of other camera users that come into our store do often have issues with this compensation dial. This is the first camera that I've seen to this day that has a lock on that. So there's no bumping it. You know, you lock it, it won't move.
Thank you, Ricky. If you guys want to subscribe to our YouTube or Facebook channel for more of these videos, you're more than welcome. If you want to find out more about the pre-order of the A7R Mark IV, you can jump onto our website, www.kamaraelectornic.com.au, or come to one of our stores at Sterling Street or Murray Street. Thanks.
Thank you.